Pozdrav svima, dobrodošli u evo naš šesti po redu Trader Talk. S nama je danas uvaženi gost Lorenz Pilgram. Čovjek, što reći o Lorencu? Lorenz je trader, trguje DAX-om, futuresom na DAX indeks. I u principu s ovim današnjim Trader Talkom smo vam htjeli malo pobliže dočarati kako izgleda jedan dan za jednog DAX intraday trgovca. U svakom slučaju, dobar dio vas je tek na početku svoje trading karijere, odnosno pokušava se uključiti na način malo aktivnijeg trgovanja. Dobar dio vas je, recimo, ima već nekakvog iskustva, no međutim, koliko god imamo znanja i iskustva, uvijek je dobro čuti što drugi ljudi rade, na koji način to rade, koji su im, kako bih rekao, s kojima se problemima susreću na tom nekakvom putu ka profitabilnosti. I nije samo stvar profitabilnosti, nego je stvar i zapravo te borbe sa samim sobom koja je prisutna svakodnevno. Jer u principu mi trgovci koji tradamo u intraday pozicije, svakoga dana imamo bitku ne samo sa tržištem, nego i sa samim sobom. Koliko god mi pokušavali uvesti te nekakve non-emotion trading postulate u svoj trading, jednostavno emocija je tu kod nekoga veća, kod nekoga manja i ona je ta glavna koja utječe na konačan ishod rezultata. Zašto? Market, kao što znate i sami, je stabilno nestabilan, više nestabilan nego stabilan, trendovi se mijenjaju, volatilnost se povećava i u tim nekakvim uvjetima te visoke volatilnosti jednostavno trebamo naći svoj edge, kako i na koji način ćemo pristupiti određenoj problematici. Zato i postoji Trader Talk, da zapravo svi zajedno na jedan, ja bih rekao, otvoren i iskren način govorimo o stvarima koji su, ja bih rekao, u udžbenicima pokazane sasvim na jedan drugi način nego što to je u praksi. Evo, navest ću samo jedan mali primjer, a to je, recimo, kad pričamo o intraday tradingu i kad navodimo risk reward 1:2. Vrlo je teško u jednom danu pozicionirati se tako da vaš risk u odnosu na potencijalni reward bude 1:2. Jer praktički morate ući idealni trade da biste napravili reward puta 2 u odnosu na planirani risk. Tako da knjige su jedno, teorija jedno, a praksa je sasvim nešto drugo. I to je ono zapravo što je cilj ovog Trader Talka, da zapravo demistificiramo nekakve stvari. I evo, hvala Lorencu što se odazvao ovom pozivu, jer Lorenz ima iskustva dovoljno, opet nije na onoj razini koja je zapravo nama nepoznata i baš iz tog razloga, evo, danas je ovdje s nama da nam pokuša objasniti i dočarati kako izgleda taj jedan njegov radni dan u tradingu sa DAX futuresom. Znači, što se tiče same prezentacije, ona će biti na engleskom jeziku. Nakon što završimo prezentaciju, izlaganje od Lorenza, možete postavljati svoja pitanja. I evo, i molim vas za nekako aktivnije sudjelovanje nakon što završi sama prezentacija. Lawrence, how are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, hi, Sadenko. Thanks. I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having you here today with us. Thanks for your time. Thanks for the everything that you prepared for us today. And please, can you tell more about yourself and what are you doing? And take your time. Stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you at first for the invitation and having the opportunity to introduce myself and introduce my trading. Um, you told the people I'm professional DAX trader. That means I earn my salary with DAX trading. I don't have any other income, so day trading is my income. So for some people it's a dream, for other people not. For me it's daily business, and I would love to show you that it's no magic to earn money if you follow some rules. And I will show you how I do it, my personal trading and my personal opinion. And every trader is uh, is trading in a different style. And yeah, today I'm showing you how I do it. And I prepared a PowerPoint presentation, and yeah, we go now through it, and then we go also to the DAX chart from this morning. Very interesting. And yeah, hopefully you will enjoy it. And afterwards, we have question and answers, and I'm looking forward to talk with you directly about your questions. All right.
Thank you for the introduction.
Uh, is it free? All right.
Yeah, you can share screen.
All right. You see the PowerPoint presentation?
Not.
Not?
No, we can't see it.
Ah, sorry. No,
Yeah,
forgot to push the button.
no problem.
Yeah, all right. So we go to the PowerPoint presentation. It's about DAX day trading, presented by me. My name is Lorenz Pilgram. Oh.
It's Lorenz, can you a little bit it's very, very small actually. Can it be a little bit, can you zoom
Uh,
it a little bit?
mm,
Maybe I need some glasses. I don't know. Uh,
Zdenko,
maybe
jesi
it's
stavio snimanje možda, da sad kao podsjetnik?
stavio sam
Jesam.
snimanje, ne brini.
is this better? Is this better?
No, maybe a little. It's a little bit. Oh, okay.
Jesus, we tried this morning and now it's
Yes,
not good.
yes. It's like a 16 to 9. It's like how to say cinema displayed, not in format 4 to 3.
Uh,
Sometimes it's happened. It's maybe on the Mac, but okay,
is it
okay.
better? Better like
Yeah,
this?
yeah. It's better.
I can also do it like this. I don't know if you
Okay,
see the,
okay. Yeah,
yeah?
we can see it. Now it's better. Maybe I need the glasses. I don't know what others say.
Yeah, it's difficult for me now, to be
No, no,
honest.
no. Okay, everything is good. Just move on.
Yeah, so we just move on. I cannot do now for the
No, no problem. Just relax and
okay, if somebody, I can share the PowerPoint presentation afterwards, no problem. So we go to the agenda. There will be an introduction for myself. I will show you how I use software and my hardware. Then we go to my indicator. Then I show you preparing the day, inclusive my routine, analyzing the markets. Then my favorite trading setups. Then we do a DAX review from this morning and trading view. That's, as I said, will be very interesting. Then I tell you my fixed rules during trading. Then I will tell you something about psychology and personal value of tiers. And then some motivation for the traders. And yeah, and then we are at question and answers. Yeah, something about me. Yeah, my name is Lorenz Pilgram. I'm 39 years old. I'm owner of the company Profa International GmbH. That is like a DOO in Croatia. And I'm living in Germany. It's Western Germany, Düsseldorf. My first stock was Asian Bamboo. That was around 2010. So I get in the first contact with the stock. I made like 500 euro profit. And so in Germany, you say that you licked blood. So I started to lick blood. And the other first points of contact with trading was my father. He invested in stocks already 30 years ago, and that was very interesting time because you analyzed the charts in the newspaper. So every day one newspaper, every day one chart, and you took your linear and draw a line or something like this, and that's it. Then you have also the opportunity to take a look at teletext or call the bank, but it's completely different to today. So thanks for that. Then I worked for a commodity trading company. That means we bought physical commodities like wheat and soybeans and corn from the farmers and sold it to the producers and to the industry. And in between, we hedged the positions. So we did that in Chicago on the seaboard, for example. You see me below on the picture. I'm there on the seaboard in Chicago with a broker. So we called with them every day and hedged our prices. And that was very interesting because we analyzed the prices and tried to find the future prices. And this was so interesting because every price in a supermarket is coming like from the seaboard because they are making the price for hogs and cattle and everything, and at the end the price is here at your supermarket where you're buying the products. Then I started with professional trading in 2023, and my main market is the DAX, inclusive the stocks of the DAX. The DAX by itself, I trade just in day trading. So, and this 3 hours from 8 to 11, nothing, not longer, and no position during night or during the weekend. But with single stocks, I keep them for a week or for a month. It depends how long it works. And why I'm trading the DAX? I'm trading the DAX regarding my data and my experience from the past. I traded everything. I traded Nasdaq, gold, forex, also the commodities, etc. But the DAX at the end, it's the perfect time for me personally. It starts from 8 o'clock and it ends for me at 11 o'clock. And so this is a good time for me. The DAX is in this time from the volatility. It's normal. It's not like the US markets. There you get peaked out and the market is going in your direction directly, or there are some crazy moves, especially when Donald Trump is waking up and making some news. So as I said, from the experience and from the data, the most money I earned in the morning with my trading strategy, and then afterwards I stopped trading. I analyzed the single stocks and maybe do a trade in the single stocks, but then it's done. But for the rules, we go in the next page. Then I tell you something about the software and the hardware. So you see here that this is my desktop. I have 3 screens, 2 screens for analyzing, and 1 screen is for the execution from the broker. All 3 screens are adjustable in the height, also my table. For analyzing, I use TradingView. I have the TradingView Pro, so I have a lot of possibilities to analyze. Then I have a broker. I use the S-Broker von der Sparkasse. It's a little bit different to maybe your CFD contracts or future contracts from your brokers, because I use knockout certificates, and those knockout certificates are at the end also futures and CFDs, but I have an emittent in between. The advantage of those knockout certificates are that I don't have to have a margin, so I can invest like 5,000 euro, and then I have a knockout barrier. And if this knockout barrier is hit, my 5,000 euro are away, but I don't have any margin. For sure, you can do a stop loss, but we can talk about this later. And then the other advantage, which is very important for me personally, is the costs. I have a cost of €1.96 by turnaround. That means 98 cents for a buying order and 98 cents for a selling order. So I know from other brokers that they are like 5 times more expensive, some a little bit cheaper, but this is for me the most important thing, that because in average I trade like 5 trades a day, then you can multiply it with 220 trading days, and then you have between 1,000 and 1,200 trades, and if it's €5 a trade, it's a lot of money. My contract size is 500, so in DAX that means €5 by point. So 50 points are €250, 100 points is €500 for sure in my direction, plus, against me minus. But I also use the stop loss for sure, but just that you can imagine where my contract size is. And this is a contract size where I'm comfortable with it. So if it's more, sometimes I double the size, but I started to get a little bit nervous then, and then I take as fast as possible, as I am in the profit, I take the second contracts out and leave the other running. So the 500 contract, this is my size where I feel comfortable. Then this is the indicator. I just use one indicator or one oscillator. This is the slow stochastic. It shows me entries. It shows me confirmations within entries. It shows me continuation in higher time frames, and I can also trade divergences, like in all the other oscillators or indicators as well, like RSI. I used to work with MACD, I used to work with RSI, and all together, up and down, but at the end, slow stochastic is that indicator for me personally, which I work with. Yeah, then preparing the day, or what is happening during my day. I wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning, and from 6:30 to 7:30, I do things for myself. So that means nothing to do with news or trading or something like this. So it's also very important that you are not grabbing your mobile phone and checking directly the chart. No, take your time for yourself. I do stretching, I clean up something. Here's enough to do with family and other things. So I take 1 hour for me and myself. Then from 7:30, I'm in front of my desk. I'm checking the economy calendar on investing.com. That is really important. So I see if there is, during my trading time, any important economy information which cues volatility in the market, so I can prepare for that. Then I'm filling out notes on my memo pad. I have a personal memo pad. I show it on the next page, where I draw down some important notes. Then I'm drawing HARLOCs. That means high, low, open, close, weekly candle and daily candle. And I draw also other formations. Then I'm checking the DAX blue chips in the pre-market. So that means SAP, Siemens Energy, VW, etc., all the big players in the DAX. what they are doing in the pre-market. Are they all already in minus, or are they all going to go up? Then at 8 o'clock in the morning, the pre-market starts. I have to tell you that my broker allows me to trade from 8 o'clock. I'm not able to trade earlier. For some people, that would be not good, or they don't like it, because on other brokers you can trade 24 hours or from 2 a.m. in the morning. But this is like a personal protection for me. I don't want to trade before 8 o'clock, so I don't have the possibility. So the market is opening at 8 o'clock. Then I'm watching the market and drawing. Maybe there's a possibility to do the first orders. Then at 9 a.m. the main market is opening, so we have more volatility. Mostly I close my 8 o'clock position if there is some position, because I don't want to get spiked out. And then again, waiting for entry opportunities, waiting for confirmations. Everything is relaxed and calm. Yes, and then it's 11 a.m. in the morning, so 3 hours of trading. It's the latest exit for me. I have to close my positions, or I am good in a position and I'm pulling my stop loss to my profit where I would like to have it, and then the position can run further. But this is the 3-hour trading, and after this 3 hours, I'm exhausted because I have I traded concentrated 3 hours along, and then me personally, I'm done with that. And yeah, hopefully it's with a profit. Mostly it is. Sometimes there is also a loss day, but that's normal. Yeah. Then this is like my memo pad from this morning. It's really classic with Excel and with my hand drawing, and the yellow marks are like clusters, because I'm searching for clusters in the charts, and yeah, and waiting for confirmations. And it's, for me personally, better to have this as well on my desk. Then we are, yeah, my favorite trading setups. My favorite trading setups are trend orders and pullbacks. So if I have a trend, if it's bullish or bearish, doesn't matter. And I like to trade the pullbacks in a direction. Then I like to say from resistance comes support, and from support comes resistance. All the way, this means also the pullbacks. Then I like to trade the slow stochastic divergence. I like to trade trend channels. I like to trade patterns like triangles, wedges, and flags. It depends if the wedges or if those patterns are too small in a too small time frame. I don't like to trade them, because then it's like caught in this pattern, and then I wait for the breakout to go into the trade. But if the triangle or the wedge is in a daily frame or in a H4 candle frame, then you can also trade very good ABCD patterns or other patterns within. That's then very nice to trade. Then I like to trade tops and bottoms, like double and triple tops and bottoms. I like to trade head and shoulders if I have some confirmations. I like to trade cup and handle. And then I like also to trade turnaround candles. That means all the doji candles, the hanging man, the engulfing candle, in all time frames, also in the 1-minute chart. But for me personally, more valid, those candles are in higher time frames, so then they have more value. Yeah, then we are already in the DAX review from this morning. Hopefully you can see the chart. I just take a drink from the coffee. Yes, I would like to show you this morning trade. What did I trade this morning in the DAX? You see the DAX chart right now in front of you. This is we are here in the time 7:25. So I would like to go with you through the time till 11 o'clock, and I tell you where I started where I started my position, where I go out, why do I go there, in and out, and what is with the stochastic, etc. I decided this morning. This morning was a very good day. It was perfect for trading and for earning money. And yes, so let's start. So it's 7:30, and I'm going in front of my desk. I will jump a bit between the time lines. We are now in the 5 minutes chart. I will jump to the 1 minute, 1 hour chart and daily chart. And I show you now the daily candles. And as I told you, I draw at first the Harlocks. So high, open, low, and close. So the yellow one is the previous day high. The blue ones are the previous day close and previous day open. And here, this is also blue one shows, the yellow one shows the previous day low. The dotted lines are already drawn previous week high, low, and closes. And so this is the basic. I also have an attention on the SMA 20 in every time frame, and we see here from the time frame daily, the SMA 20 is below the price. So this is a kind of good sign. We have here the stochastic golden cross already done a few days before with a very strong bullish engulfing green candle. Then I go into the 4-hour chart, and we see that here is an island. We have a gap up. This was from Friday till Monday. And we are trading like a little bit in the range. And what do I see as well is the SMA 20 from the H4 candle is as well below the price. Then I go into the 1-hour chart, and I see also here is the SMA 20, it's below the price. I already draw the triangle. We have here some trend lines. We have here a trend channel within the triangle, and we have here also a trend line. So these are the first things I just draw. What do I see here? I draw them because I think they will be important in the next 3 hours. Then I go, let's go back into the 1 hour, sorry. And I have to have an attention on the 1 hour slow stochastic. So this is not really saying a lot, but it's not positive and it's not negative. So we go further in the 50 minutes chart, and then we see the SMA 200, which is always in every time in every time range a very important resistance or support zone. And we can see better that we have here higher lows and higher highs within this trend channel. And and more I feel like, okay, it seems like to be a long day. So I would like to trade long. But I go further in the 5 minutes chart, and I see here the movements. I already draw the high from the night, and I see the movements, and I say, okay, it's also here SMA 200 and SMA 20 is below the price. So it's already positive here. So yeah, this is my drawings, nothing else I need. So I wait for the 8 o'clock candle, and if we go on play, it takes a little bit more time. Is it already 8 o'clock? Oh, no, not yet. Sorry. I just let it run a little bit. So the last candle is 805. So for me, I take a look also on the 1 minute chart. And on the 1 minute chart, for me, is now very important because this is the pre-market candle, the very first candle in the pre-market. And this candle, I draw the low. And this candle shows me also here buyers, because the psychology of the candle shows it went down and then directly up and then went further up. So I just draw in this this line. We go back in the 5 minute chart. And because of my analyzing in before, I decided to go long in here. So then we see, okay, strong candles, strong further candles. Here, the candles are now entering the previous day high and another very important resistance zone. So I go back on the day and you see, hopefully you see it. You see that here is one red day candle and here is, it is from May 2026, also a candle in green from a day. And this is a very strong resistance. And the price after 8 o'clock already entered above the price. And now we are around the previous day high. So those zones are always fighting zones because there are orders from sellers, from buyers, and some people are already out of the market. And to make it clear, I went long at around here, 42,900 points. And we are now at 42,980, so 80 points. And I told you it's €5 by point. So I have already a kind of good profit. My stop loss is already in break even because myself, personally, I put my stop loss to break even very fast because I don't like losses. I even don't like to get stopped out in break even, but I hate it more to get stopped out in a stop loss. In a loss. So my stop loss is already break even, and I would like to see the higher highs, and maybe we get the high from the night. But let's see what happens. So I'm still in the trade long, and let's see what happens. It's now it is 8:20, so we can check also the 50-minute candle. So also strong, and it's showing here a bit weakness in the slow stochastic, but not confirming already. The 8 o'clock candle, 1 hour candle is very strong, so no reason to go out. I would like to see higher prices, so no reason to go out. So I stay calm in my position and with the break even. So as I told you, a little fight here at this zone, at the previous day high and this resistance zone. So I expect a little pullback, which we love to have pullbacks because we want to go in this pullbacks again. But I don't know right now where the pullback is. So here was a pullback and it comes back to the previous day high. So I draw a line here because, in my opinion, this is an important zone. So price is moving up more and more. Now it's above the bulls won the fight. It's above the previous high, the previous day high. So my stop loss is now shortly below the previous day high because I don't want to. The profit is good, and I don't want to lose money on it. Yeah, now it's important to see where the market is going to go next. So we are really close to the high, and we are here at the upper trend line from the triangle. And from the time, it is now 9 o'clock. So I check from 9 o'clock the 15-minute candle. So it's not showing some sales, it's showing up. And I check also the 1 hour candle, and it's also very bullish. So let's see what happens next. So at 9 o'clock, the market is open, so it's more volatility is now in the market. All right. Now we see I go on the 1 minute chart. It's better to see on the 1 minute chart, because what happened from 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, or now we are at 9:30. So those are the trades I love, because we went up strong, have a small pullback. I didn't know where the pullback is going to go, but I just draw it. Then we had we passed the higher high. We went here to the previous day high. Sorry, we went here to the night highs. Get some reaction. Get here in the pullback, and then again back up. And here is now a pullback again. So you can go in here as well. So you can go all in these points along here as well. Previous day, try along, no problem. You can do a stop here below the next resistance zone. It's very, very easy. This morning was very easy to earn money. So I put my stop loss higher, because I put it somewhere here and we did not stopped out already. So we are in the middle of the 9 o'clock time frame. And now we see that the market is going to weak a little bit. It shows me here the slow stochastic is going to go negative. The 50 minutes candles. The bulls tried to get out of this triangle, but they didn't get it. They get back in the triangle. So cautious now. What's happening? The 50-minute slow stochastic is showing weakness. It's crossing. It's a death cross. Here below, there's golden cross. From here, it's a death cross. So what's happening now? Is it just a pullback and it's going to up further, because this is to the previous day high? And pullbacks are more interesting as more, yeah, how to say, as far. So a pullback of 5 points is not so interesting as a pullback of 50 points, in my opinion. So is this just a pullback? I don't know. I wait for confirmation. I wait for confirmation what's happening next. Maybe I could go in long, but at the moment that doesn't shows me to get in long again. So there's a reaction on the previous day, you see it, but here's the next reaction. So as I told you at the beginning, from resistance gets support, and from support comes resistance. And you see how the sellers get down, get back to the triangle trend line, the above triangle trend line. Here, sold again, and then it went down to through the previous day high and to the big resistance zone. From the 1 hour candle, we see here now a big doji candle. So, and then also a big sell. So wow, what's happening now? Is it still a big pullback, or is it going to go further down? We don't know, but we have enough pullback zones, which we can trade or which we can enter again. And the slow stochastic is not showing me any confirmation to try a new long trade, because we are stopped out already, I don't know, somewhere here. But I made my money this morning, so I'm calm. I would like to go in with a trade, but I'm waiting for confirmation. So we are now getting into the drought 8 a.m. low. And it's reacting, the market is reacting at this candle. So if you trade the DAX in the morning, try to draw those resistance or support zones. So you see they are reacting there. They are going to come some buyers. So now I'm getting a little bit more focused. If it would be a good opportunity to go in long again or not. So the market is falling more down, and now you have the confirmation. It's testing the trend line below. It's testing the line from the 8 a.m. candle. And
Halo?
Hello?
Ali nećeš ti, kolika je temperatura sada?
Lawrence, don't worry. Someone turn on the microphone.
Znači
No,
ovako,
no worries.
onaj strujni ormar.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Znači, odmah kad se, znači kad učiš na ulazna vrata sa lijeve strane. Plastični, već je velika plastična vrata. To otvori. I
So
mislim da
let's
su
say-
13, 14 i 15 osigurači, ali imaš desno ti piše.
Sorry,
na tablici.
let me see who is talking.
2, 3 zajedno paralelno digneš gore.
Oh.
Zoran,
13, 14, 15.
Zoran ti kreća.
Digni to.
Zoran, stop
Tri faze,
talking.
da, 3 faze. I sad će ti... Da.
Let me
Ovaj,
see.
I sada tamo imaš ovoga, znači ovoga...
Zenko, ti ga možeš mutati, Zenko.
Gledaš onaj ekrančić, vidjet ćeš koja ti je temperatura
Tražim ko je,
vode,
ne mogu
onaj,
naći.
Zoran ti je.
koliko je.
Evo ga. Evo,
Yeah, all right.
all done. Sorry.
No problem. So we saw the market reacted also on the H4 candle SMA20, which is also interesting for the DAX, is that it reacts on those zones within 20 till 30 points. So my stop losses are mostly with 20 or 30 points. But you see now here, it reacts on this candle. We can also draw the Fibonacci zone to check what was there. So it was at around 78%. So this is also a good pullback zone. And yeah, now it's trying to get through the resistance zones again. Yeah, and it's going up again. So we are now already at 12 o'clock. So I'm out of the market, but it is really, really nice to see this morning how easy the trades or how easy this morning was to trade with a nice trend and nice pullback trades. And waiting for the confirmations within the slow stochastic, and then get back into the trades. So you can earn €1,000 easily in this morning. It's not every morning in the DAX like this, for sure. It's sometimes you have days it's so boring and you cannot earn anything because you don't have confirmations. But in days like this, you have to be focused and be fast with your orders. And this is what I mean. After 3 hours, I'm done. I'm exhausted because I have already made a lot of decisions and had a lot of stress because the price maybe is not in my direction, and then I have stress. Yeah, but that was a good morning. So hopefully it was a good insight for you to see how I trade the DAX in the morning and how I jump to the time frames and with the importance of moving average and the slow stochastic and pullbacks and the triangle pattern and the trend channel within the triangle and the highs and the lows, etc. And you have to see it all together. And this is yeah, you have to be fit and focused in the morning. So this was the trading view review from this morning. A very nice morning, as I said. I go back into the presentation. Yes. So I have my fixed rules. As my experience showed me, I need to have fixed rules, and there is, for example, no trend trading when I'm out of the office. I'm just trading when I'm here inside my office, and when I'm outside, I'm not trading. If I have any meeting, I'm not trading. So any meeting at 9 o'clock or something like this, I don't do trades. That's the next point. No trading during meetings, no trading during quality times, means no trading when you're with friends or with your wife or with your partner. No thoughtless trades, just analyzed and confirmed trades. Not like, oh, this feels like a good long position and I go inside. No, for sure this goes against you. Then no revenge trades. Revenge trades mostly happens when you are overtraded. So overtrading means like you have 5 hours of trading, you are in a loss, you have 500,000 euro, 3,000 euro loss in complete, and you want to get in profit, and then you start to do revenge trades and get more and more in the losses. And this is
Lorenz,
yeah,
these are the best. These are the best trades.
the revenge trades.
Yes.
This is everything is my personal meaning and my personal opinion. So if you do revenge trades and get rich with that, it's great.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah. Then I don't do news trading. That means, for example, yesterday, the Fed decision with the new Fed chief. So no. You can be luckily in a position, for example, in gold and earn a lot of money, but you can also be in the wrong direction. So if there are news, I don't do any trades. Not in the German market and for sure not in the US market. Then the most important is no trade without stop loss. If you are trading already, you know how it feels if you're in stop loss and you don't get out. If you are in a loss trade and you don't get out of the loss, the trade is the losses are bigger, and you're just watching the chart and you see, oh no, I'm losing more and more money, and you are like freezed. So this is so important that you have stop losses. It's so important. And then there is no activism. For example, I guess you are working for a company or you are self-employed and you have a job from 8 to 5. When you start at 8 o'clock in your office, you have a coffee and then you start to be effective. In trading, it is not like this. Sometimes I'm waiting 2 hours to be effective, to start something. But if you are starting after your body knows I have to be effective normally from 8 to 5, it's important that you stop with that activism to say, oh, it's 8 o'clock, I have to do a trade. No. Watch, stay calm, and go then in after confirmation. This morning, this was directly after 8 o'clock a long trade. Yes, because I had the confirmation already, so I went long. But sometimes it takes 2 hours or 1 hour or a half an hour till I make a trade. Yeah, then we are already in the psychology. I have to hurry up a little bit. You have to be patient with everything. You have to be patient with yourself. Don't hurry with profits. I know how it is. You want to make profits a lot, as fast as possible. Other traders showing you big loss, big profits, and you want to get in that as well. No, time will show you how it works. If you make 200 euro a day, that's great. If you make more, or if it's even 50 euro, that's perfect. Take your time and wait. The time is on your side. Then stay calm in profit positions. I know by myself that sometimes I get stressed when I'm in a profit position. That's crazy, but it's like it is. Stay calm in loss position. That's also, oh no, I'm in a loss position. What to do? Should I go out directly or wait for the stop loss? Should I configure the stop loss? No, stay calm. Watch the next resistance zone where you can go out, or yeah. Then having a position in profit is easy living. Having a position in bigger loss shows your other face. So you know you will learn about yourself a lot. Then talk with friends about losses. Integrate your partner. For example, you have a loss day and that sucks, and you're it's a bad day for you. So you have to talk with your partner so that they know you are feeling bad. Because if you don't tell them what happened and you lost money, then they don't know how you feel, and they think something is wrong. But you need to have somebody to talk about it, that you have it out of your head. Especially, it frees your head. Yeah, then don't be afraid to buy at higher level or above all-time highs. At the end, it's always a pullback and you can go in. It's very nice to trade at all-time highs. Then be brave to take trades. Take your opportunity. Sometimes it's difficult to take a decision, and then you watch the chart and you see it's getting in your direction, but you're not in the trade. So take your opportunity, take the trade, be brave. Then no WhatsApp, no Lambo groups. Try to get not many meanings of other traders, so that you have your own meaning or your own opinion. Don't watch a lot of YouTube at the beginning. You can learn a lot on YouTube, but YouTube videos, there's so many stuff on the internet. They can confuse you. So don't do that a lot. Then I can tell you a lot of the personal value of tiers, of my personal value of tier, because I found already the bottom of myself because of trading. I had too many positions. I had too many private problems. I had mental breakdowns. I crashed an account again that was in the past not present. It was a broken dream for me because I worked so hard that I want to be a day trader. And on this day where I have crashed again an account, I lost so much money, and I came back home and I was my wife was asking what had happened. I told her, I'm so sorry, I lost again so much money. You were working so hard and I'm just losing money. I was crying. So that was really the bottom of my trading career. I had in this time a lot of pressure. I had a very unhealthy lifestyle. So I'm so happy I'm through this personal value of tiers. I don't want to say that everybody has to go through this valley of tears. Hopefully you don't get in this valley as I was. But I think a little bit you have to go there to see how it works, to see that there is also a bad side of trading. Yeah, then we are already at motivation. Words for your journey, because you are beginners or maybe advanced traders, and so go out and begin to learn. If you want to go better, do educations, go to exhibitions as far as possible. In Germany, for example, there are a lot of exhibitions around Germany. I traveled through whole Germany to see all the exhibitions, and I was like SpongeBob, and I wanted to learn everything and about trading. Take a coach to learn from experienced people. I had 2 or 3 coaches. Very, very important to know that. then it's very important to make your own experience. Do a demo account, but it's also important to do a real money account to feel how the position can run against you and how the feelings are then. Then buy books. If you buy books, for sure, read them. There are so many nice books you can read and learn out of those books. And then out of all those knowledge, find your own way of trading. That is also very important to find the best way of trading for yourself. Yeah, then we are already in the end. Thank you for your time. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have other questions or for further education. And yeah, hopefully we have some time for your questions and answers because it's already very late. Not my fail.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lorenz, for your great presentation. It's how to say, it's your personal story, and I'm actually impressed how you expressed yourself. I saw a lot of presentation from professionals and everything else, but when we have this personal touch
Yes.
in this, it's completely different level. So let's start with the questions. Helena said, "Thank you, Lorenz, for sharing your very personal story." Okay, thank you, Helena. I have one question before other guys start asking you. How difficult is for you to manage multi-time frame analysis? Because I think it's from my deep experience and after this many years on the market, how do you feel when you change this multi-time frame tabs, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
1 hour?
I understand. I understand.
How do you stay focused, and how do you know what are you doing between all those levels? Because I think it's very difficult for people to learn how to use them properly, and it's they are getting lost and start with this, and after all you finish at 1 minute. What do you
Yes.
get from 1 minute chart? What do you get from 5 minute chart? What is the best time frame for you? Please try to explain
Yeah,
this.
I understand. I love to trade the higher time frames, like 1 hour and 4 hours, etc. But and I also had times where I just traded 1 hour candles, but I missed important important entries. And to jump between the time frames, this is very important for me, and I'm fine with that. I'm very comfortable with that. Because I find clusters between those time frames and I find turnaround candles. So in the 1 minute chart, for example, I find a doji and it's showing me the market is trying to move or to change direction. Then I take a look at the 5 minute chart. Is it also confirming it? Then I take a look at the 50-minute chart. Is there also a confirmation? And then I get more and more confirmations and I get more comfortable in my position. And then in a 1 hour chart, I see like this morning, there is be cautious, there is a turnaround candle. And so I know what you mean, but me personally, I'm fine with that. Because if not, I'm not doing this, I will lose turnaround positions.
Okay, let me get one more point. When I see your slow stochastic, your indicator that you have on the chart,
Yeah.
when you see at lower time frame, let me say 1 minute, 5 minutes, it
Yeah.
stays on the let me say in overbought zones for some time, and on the different time frame, on the higher time frame,
It's not yet already.
yes. So
Yeah.
it's difficult. What is let me say, your advice to our today attendees, what is the best time frame, or when you see the stochastic indicator?
Yeah,
For the signal.
Yeah, the 1 minute chart is difficult with the slow stochastic. So it shows you you can trade there a divergence. We had also a divergence, but I didn't show it to you. But for the continuing, as I told you in my script of the slow stochastic, the bigger time frame shows me continuing of the trend. So I'm not 100% concentrated on the 1 minute chart. So this is just watching slowly, watching it shortly, and then go in the higher time frames. And as I said, for the slow stochastic, I don't take so much concentration on the 1 minute chart. So you will see it if you use it. You see that the 1 minute chart is already slowing down, but in a 15-minute chart, it's still continuing. So then,
Yes.
for me, the 15-minute chart is more valuable as the 1 minute chart, because the 1 minute chart is just for me a confirmation of the turnaround, for example.
That's what I'm trying to talk about, because you have confused signals, mixed signals. So it's very difficult for, let me say, for the beginners to understand how to.
I understand what you mean, but at the end, it works together. You don't make a decision in a trade because of the slow stochastic. You make a decision because of a trend line, the slow stochastic, and the candle. So I don't do a decision because of one part. So they have to be all together, and then also in the time frames. Then I have my confirmations, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. I just wanted that you explain to our attendees how you take it from your side. Okay, any questions? Okay, we have one question from Jurica. Hi, Lorenz, thank you for sharing your story. Do you have daily threshold for how much you want to make in a day, or how much you are willing to lose?
How much money?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
No.
It's you can say in average it's 500 euro a day. Sometimes there is 1,000 euro, then you have 500 euro loss. But so to say it like this, if I have a 500 euro in the morning, I stop directly. It's perfect for me. Maybe I take a look later in the US market then, but the 500 euro is perfect for me.
And what about your stop loss, daily stop loss? As far as I understood, it's 100, maximum 200 euros. It's a stop loss per day.
Yes, my stop loss is very small, because if I have a stop loss of 500 euro, for example, that would be then 100 points against me. It's difficult for me to get in profit again. So sometimes I also go out after with 50 euro stop, with 50 euro loss, because I say, okay, that was a mistake. The market is going in a different direction. I go directly out of the market because I see there is a mistake. And to get back 50 euro, or to get back 150 or 200 euro or 300 euro, also, you can, me personally, I can get this in a fast way back, but for 500 euro or 700 euro loss, difficult. So then you have too much pressure. So I'm fine with a small stop loss. And if my position, I put my stop loss on break even very fast, because I don't like to have those losses. I don't even like this to get stopped out break even. Maybe it's not good from my side, but for me personally, it's good. I'm fine with that. I can go then get back later in the market, no problem, with the pullback or something like this. So this is for me better.
Thank you for your answer. Herman Matic has few questions, and one of those questions I wanted to ask you. Let me start. Oh, what is your win rate?
What is my win rate? Yeah, it is a good question. For example, I have an average 5 trades a day. So in the past, when I started to trade, it was more. It was 10 and 20 trades, but that was not good. Sometimes I have 2 profit trades. But let's say I have 5 trades and there are 3 trades in profit and 2 trades are in loss. You can something like this, yeah.
So around 60%, let me say.
Yes, yeah.
Do you pay attention to volumes?
No.
No. How much positions per day? You answered already. It's 5 positions per day.
Yeah, 5.
In average.
In average, yes.
Zdenko, može pitanje od mene?
Of course.
Yeah. Hi, Lorenz. It's Tomislav here. Thanks for your presentation. Quite useful. Even though I don't use any indicators, for me it's a different trading style. But in terms of opening and position, how do you manage risk to reward? Do you have a precise risk to reward, let's say, formula, for instance? Yeah. And then you said, but I didn't get quite correctly, what do you use for the final confirmation when you want to enter a trade? Is there a candlestick formation, or there is something connected to the stochastics? What do you use for the final confirmation? And then my final question is, at the beginning you mentioned something about hedging. Do you hedge your positions sometimes?
No, I don't hedge my positions. In my old job 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we hedged our positions from physical commodities. We have to hedge them.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays I don't do hedges. Then you're
about risk reward. Yeah, what's
risk reward? No, I don't use risk reward. No, I go in the trade, take a look where the next low is, or where I want to go out of the market, or let's say it's my money, the 150 euro, for example. Then I put the stop loss there. This is but I don't calculate something like my risk reward is 4 to 1 or something like this. No, I don't do this.
Okay, and for the final confirmation, what do you use precisely for the final confirmation when you want to enter a trade?
Yeah, I'm searching for clusters. So a cluster is a trend line, is a candle, is also the crossing slow stochastic. So this is my confirmation, and if then the market goes up, then I go in. I cannot tell you that I don't do a trade because of one confirmation, for example, because for example, we have a doji as turnaround candle. Okay, for example, we have a doji as turnaround candle. From the market is falling, a doji is coming. Then I wait for the next candle. If it confirms the doji, so the next candle is green, then okay, maybe we go in then there. But for me, there has to be a trend line, and for me, then it has to show as well the slow stochastic in the right direction. If it's not working like this, then I don't go in a trade. Do you understand?
I understand. You don't have just one precise confirmation. You use multiple confirmations.
Yes, I need multiple. Yes, I need multiple confirmations. Yes.
Yeah. Lawrence, thanks for the answers. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Lawrence. Any other questions from the? Oh, do you track fundamentals of DAX stocks?
Fundamentals? No, I don't trade fundamentals. For sure, you have fundamentals in your head or beside, because you use you read news, and Iran war is a fundamental. I also take a look at US yields or German yields. I also have always on my screen the WTI chart, and this is very, very important other informations for me, but I don't take so much attention on CNBC, and then there's a new news, for example, Dow is rising 500 points because of I don't know which company, and the market is falling already. So for me, the fundamentals are already priced in mostly. So no, I don't trade the fundamentals. Also not in the single stocks. In a single stocks, I used to trade the higher time frames, weekly and daily. And they are also with the stochastic and turnaround candles, the same like in the 1 minute chart I use there in the 1 day chart, and then I can leave the positions for a longer time.
Oh, one more question. Thank you. Do you set aside a percentage of each profit and put it into something like ETF to lock in your gains and avoid spending them in short time?
Yes, sure. I have like saving plans on gold ETFs. Then I have for sure my single stocks I am invested inside. Yeah, so that's the money is growing, or my savings are growing. So sometimes the stock positions are from the profit bigger than my day trading positions. It's
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. More questions?
I have another question for Lorenz.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lorenz mentioned that his trading time frame is between 8 o'clock in the morning and 11. It's the time
Yes.
when he closes all the trades. But just I want to relate this to the American market news. You said that when you see some important news from the American market, that you will avoid trading. I mean, but for me, since you trade only in the morning, how does this influence your trading decisions? Do you avoid completely trading these days when you have some important American news, or just you don't pay attention to this? How do you manage this?
I also trade the US markets sometimes from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. If I am in my office and if I see some confirmations, as always. And then your question is if I take a look at the US news. Yeah, sure. I have to, because it's so important. But for example, as yesterday, the Fed announcement was this morning not valid anymore. Yesterday it was wired in the market, but this morning was not valid anymore because the treasury yields from the US 10 years was down already in the night. So this was also for me, yeah, let's say fundamental information. The yields are falling in the night. So it's important for the markets that the yields are not rising more. So it's also a small information for me to try a long trade. But yes, the US market is the biggest market in the world and the most important. If they say go up, it's go up. If they say go down, go down. But for example, the Iran war was very important at the beginning. It was so volatile. I was trading 1 or 2 weeks just the 1 minute chart because it's I didn't find any positions in the bigger time frames, and I have the oil chart always on my screen. And as far as the oil was just $1 up, you could say $1 is 100 points in the DAX, or was it? It's not anymore like this. Thanks God. So the market is changing now. They are more concentrated on this KE bubble a bit, or if it's a bubble or not, and they are concentrating on the yields, how the yields are going to rise or not, and the inflation rate. It comes from the Iran war, but now the Iran war is like in the past. Hopefully it stays like it is, and hopefully there's no Strait of Hormuz is opening. But I feel that it's changing from taking a look always on oil. Now we have to concentrate more on the yields and on the inflation rate, because this is very toxic for the market, the yields. If the yields are rising, you saw it yesterday, that the market is cleaning out.
Thank you, Lorenz. I totally agree with you. Its focus should be right now after the Iranian war and this how to say thing with oil. Now it should be on yields and let me say on Fed policy in the medium term, and it will influence a lot on the market.
In my opinion as well, it's always very interesting which next point is going to come, which is the next big theme in US. What is going up next time? Are the Russian war or the Ukrainian war again a theme? It's very interesting, and that's the thing with trading. It's every day is different to the day before, and that is here I get goosebumps because I like it so much. This international things, how all works together, and it makes you crazy on one day, but on the other day it makes you happy and you earn money with that, and that is for me trading. That is for me international markets and how everything fits together and what's coming next, and it's great. There's so many so good opportunities in the market, and you can earn money if you follow rules. And for me, trading is also very honest, because if you have a loss, you have a loss. Your broker shows you have a loss of 500 euro, patch, you get it in your face. You can react on it directly. You can close the position and make a new position on and open a new position. If we have a company, for example, and you have employees and a hall which you are renting, and you have costs of 1,000 euro a day, and you don't sell your product for a month, then you have 30,000 euros loss in 1 month. And if you are then not a good business guy or businesswoman, and you don't see it coming, then you have a big problem after a few months. But in trading, you get it directly in your face if you are profitable or if you are not profitable. But you can change it directly, and that is what I love for trading. It's so honest to you, and it's your decision. If I make a wrong decision, I can work with that. If my employee makes a wrong decision, I have to work with that as a boss. But that's the reason why I love trading as well, because my decision, I'm fine with that. If I make a loss, I'm fine with that. I know I do a risk, and then I'm fine with that, and I can turn it in profits or stop trading for the day, or I don't know. But it's a very, very honest business in my opinion.
Thank you. Nice correlation with private business as well. So, okay.
Just one example. For example, we are in the trading business, and between us traders, we are talking about losses. I made 1,000 euro loss, and today it's a profit, blah, blah, blah. Or if I tell it to my wife in the morning, because she's sitting right beside me, she's working here, not now, but during the day, and then I tell her, oh, my first profits, oh, damn, it's a loss, and oh, Jesus, another loss. But she's not understanding it, how it works. And it's for example, if you tell somebody who's not in the market or who's not trading that you made, let's just say 5,000 euro loss, hey, they say, are you crazy? Stop doing that. But then they are coming to you and telling them, oh, my car is broken, costs 5,000 euro, or my horse is ill, you have to get with your horse in the clinic, and then the invoice is 8,000 euro. And everybody's like, oh, I'm sorry for that. That's so sad. But where's the difference? It's the same at the end. That I wanted to put on the top.
Okay, understand, and I agree with you. Any other question? We are 20 minutes above our time, planned time, but it was very, very nice from you, and the subject and topic was very good, and I enjoyed in your presentation in this meeting with you. And thank you for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the presentation, and looking forward to see you soon at some other events and some other on some other subjects in trading. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you as well. And hopefully the chart was good to see, and everybody got some knowledge out of it. And yeah, as I said, don't hesitate to contact me. I would love to share my experience and my trading view. Yeah, and I enjoyed the time, and thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you, Lorenz. Hvala vama svima što ste bili večeras, odnosno danas na nama, nije večer, još je uvijek dan. Evo, s ovim završavamo i današnji trader stok, 6. po redu u ovoj godini. 7. mjesec imat ćemo također, sigurno ćemo neku zanimljivu temu smisliti i sa nekim zanimljivim gostom. Veselimo se budućem druženju i sve vas srdačno pozdravljamo. Tomislav, Sandra, evo, i vi možete pozdraviti ekipu, tako da...
First, I would like also to thank you. Vielen Dank, Lorenz. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank. Pozdrav svima ekipu.
Tomislav.
Hvala svima ekipu što ste bili s nama i vidimo se, neki od vas će se vidjeti s nama i na našoj edukaciji, pa pozivam da nam se pridružite. Tako da, evo, vidimo se kroz par dana. Puno hvala što ste odvojili vrijeme i da ste htjeli poslušati Lorenza. Vidimo se skoro.
Hi, Lorenz. Many thanks to you, and greetings to all our audience.
Yeah, thank you, Sandra. Thank you as well. Hope you got well in your driving. You're already at home.
Yes, I'm home. I was carefully watching presentation. It was excellent, and you showed all steps. It was really amazing to see how it really looks like from the experienced trader, and how it looks like, really in life.
Yes, yeah. It's no magic, and it's not the trading romance like in the Wall Street movies or something like this. No, you are sitting alone in front of the desk and have to take your decisions.
Exactly.
Of course. Thank you so much one more time, and we are out of.
Yes, looking forward to see you again.
Okay.
Me too, as well. Bye bye.
Bye. Pozdrav
svima.
svima.
Ciao, ciao.